Great. And then let's see, Tanya, how did you hear about Warrior Nutrition?
I actually heard about it on Instagram, and then I saved it to my archives, and I just haven't made it in yet.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So you haven't been in there yet?
No.
Oh, awesome. And you're on this call. That's amazing. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute you. And then it looks like we have a Jennifer. Jennifer, are you connected to Nutrition Blast or Warrior?
Yes, she's been texting me. She's driving, so she's having some signal issues, but she's been a customer for years, works in retail currently.
Okay, awesome. Yes. All right, you guys, perfect. Okay, so is anybody, and you guys can just raise your hands for this, is anybody on the products currently, like takes the products at home? Okay, good. Okay, if you're not at home, you're probably going into the club every day, right? Or close to, I'm guessing. Okay, awesome, you guys, perfect. I'm just trying to gauge here. And then there's a couple reasons you might be like listening tonight. So I know Nicole had put something out there as far as expanding, right? Our team is expanding. So who on the call is interested in just simply like working in Nutrition Blast or working in Warrior Nutrition? Okay, Michaela, awesome. Tanya, I think that might be you.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, awesome. And then Susie?
I just want information about both just to see,
Okay, good. Okay, and then is there anyone on here that's like, I want my own? Yay! Okay, very cool. Okay, and then there's some of you maybe that are like not sure. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to hopefully touch on all of that, you guys. Okay, so first off, obviously the people that go into the club constantly, you kind of know what it's all about, right? But I want to give you a snapshot really quick on what the smoothie bar is for. So I always say like we're pretty much like a combination of 4 industries, right? So people use this as their smoothie shop. There's people that never do anything past have a smoothie every so often. They come there for their, I don't know what you serve, Nicole, but like us, they, peanut butter waffle they come in for. They come in for their Bahama Mama, and that's just it, right? So the smoothie shop. Some people obviously come in, and some of you are familiar with this, for one-on-one health coaching. So we're not only a smoothie shop, but we do one-on-one health coaching with an awesome nutrition line that you're going to hear about in just a second. And then, of course, we have the full supplement line, which is huge for people. I don't know how many of you guys had ever gone into like a supplement store. They sell you a bunch of stuff and you never know how to take anything, right? So you don't get that awesome of results. You're kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm taking this right. So the cool part about coming into a nutrition club and getting the products from that is you're worked with one-on-one and you know exactly how to take the products so that you get the exact results that you're looking to get. Okay, and then we're also like that funky coffee shop vibe. So Nicole, I'm sure you're really similar to us. I know Barb, you're very similar to us at Rise and Grind. You guys, this is our club in Boise, Idaho that we have. And so they all look a little bit different, but the vibe is always kind of the same. So it's upbeat, it's positive, it's happy. You rarely hear about somebody, crabbing around their bad day, right? Or we'll switch the direction of that real quick. Okay, so it's a great atmosphere. Again, Nicole, yours is very similar to ours, and also Barb. So you guys, I always say we're like a combination of 4 industries, because sometimes when people come in and they're like, I want to work here, like sometimes people's perception is they're just a fun smoothie bar, right? And other people come in and they see all of these different industries and they're like, wow, that's fascinating. Okay, so I just wanted to be clear on exactly what a nutrition club is all about and how to classify it. So again, you guys, I heard you guys, talk about Nicole's smoothie bar, right? And you're like, wow, there was like 75 people, and then it just kept getting busier and busier and busier. And, here at Rise and Grind in Boise, it was like, some days we'll serve 75 people and the next day we serve 150 people. It's like, people are like, what in the heck is going on, right? So this is why they're so successful, you guys. For one, like obesity rates have doubled. So people are not necessarily getting healthier. They're getting unhealthier, sadly, right? So that's why people are looking for that. People are looking for a healthy option. You guys, like money on healthcare is expected to increase by a ton. So you guys, these nutrition clubs and these smoothie bars are not going anywhere. That's why they keep getting busier and busier and busier and busier. Okay, you guys, approximately 70% of millennials and baby boomers are looking for healthy aging products. That's a huge thing, right? People are always wanting to look younger, feel better, have better energy. Okay, I know I'm only 34, but I'm like, give me anything that's going to make me look better and feel better. Okay, and then you guys, people are looking for additional income all the time. So the cool thing about these smoothie bars, whether you want to just work in one as a health coach or own your own, it's awesome because it's low startup costs either way. Okay, either way, whether you just work in one or own one, it's still your own business, and we'll talk about that in a second. But it's super low startup costs. The community that we form within these smoothie bars is awesome. Okay, you walk in, you start to know everybody that hangs out at the smoothie bar. You're like, oh, we come at the same time every single day. What's up? And eventually there's this community, and you have all these new friends, which is super cool. Okay, for those of you on the call, checking out the whole possibility of owning your own, it's much like a franchise, you guys. It's very much like a franchise. We give you the plan. We give you exactly how to be successful and how to profit in the first 1 to 3 months, but you don't have a franchise fee, which is beautiful. So your franchise fee is your distributor fee of $94, which is amazing, okay? And we have all of the training that's there. We have a training system. We have a training website that walks you through absolutely everything. It creates flexibility. So again, people love either working in a club like this or owning your own, because you can be fairly flexible with obviously like having a business structure, right? So you can make your own hours. You can decide kind of when you want to be open. Nicole, are you doing this for a reason?
Yeah, I think you might need to switch the slide.
Nope.
No?
This is just add-ons.
Okay, cool. It sounded like really good bullet points. So I was like, hey, I'm missing these points.
This is awesome. And
okay,
then you guys,
perfect.
like I mentioned before too, just like our system and our organization. So we're so lucky to be part of an amazing team that has created like crazy, wild, successful businesses, you guys, all around the model of a nutrition club or smoothie bar. So our system that we have is like, we could sell this thing for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and have it be a franchise fee, but we don't. Okay. It's reserved for all distributors in the organization, which is very, very cool if you've ever been a business owner of any other type. Okay. So why we choose Herbalife. So again, like Tanya, right? You've seen this on social media. You've never been into the club. So maybe you're not even sure that we use Herbalife products, right? But I'm going to tell you right now, that's the product we choose. And these are all the different reasons, you guys. I'm not going to go totally into it, but I will say they're backed by science, okay? So it's a good product. It's been around for almost 40 years now. If it wasn't awesome, it wouldn't be here. Okay, seed to feed, all that means is Herbalife, you guys, has 100% control of their products from the time that they are planted into the ground until they're manufactured. So you know that there's not unhealthy stuff going into the ingredients, which is why people get such amazing results and why we feel super confident serving it in the smoothie bar every single day. It's balanced nutrition. So for those of you that just go into the club or maybe haven't been in yet, you're used to Aloe Tea Shake, maybe some Beauty Booster, collagen, or Immune Booster, or whatever you guys all serve at your clubs. But you guys, it's a full line. So it's not only Aloe Tea Shake, Beauty Booster, whatever. Okay, it has literally everything you can think of for total health. We teach people how to eat for their goals again, so it's for everybody. You're not just having one target market. So that's huge, you guys, especially when you're talking about possibly owning a smoothie bar. It's like your market and your demographic is absolutely everybody. It's not one type of person. Okay, so it's instead of a diet, you guys, it's really we teach people lifestyle. And for those of you that go into the nutrition club 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week, you guys know that it's total nutrition, right? And it's a lifestyle. It's not a diet. Okay. If it was a diet, you'd probably like go in for the first week and then you'd quit. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, right? You guys, at first, this is funny. When I got started on the products, I did look at it as a diet. I'm like, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to really do this because it's a diet. And now 8 years later, I still take the products every single day. So, and then you guys have our results, of course. So we all, or anybody that owns a smoothie bar, you guys, has probably gotten killer results on the product. So again, we just stand behind it 100%. We have people that come in sometimes and they're like, well, would you ever serve this product? Or would you ever sell this product? And we're like, no way. Like we're Herbalife for life, okay? And it is the #1 brand in the world for meal replacement shakes, which is pretty awesome. And then you guys can see 4.8 million Herbalife protein shakes are consumed every single day. So how cool is that? And a lot of that, you guys, is because of these awesome smoothie bars. So results, you guys, again, these are just some results of some of our friends and myself and my husband. So you guys, just so you know a little bit, like, again, not all of you have maybe gotten results on the products. You guys probably know Nicole's results. Nicole, quick, what are your results like from the past and then baby and all of that? Just real quick.
As a college athlete, I lost 22 pounds super quick, was training even better than ever. And then obviously just had a baby. She's now 1, which is crazy. But is, back to that pre-pregnancy weight, feeling good, energy to keep up with her, awesome. And continue to get better results.
Yeah, awesome. Same thing, you guys. I was looking to like lose weight, got on the products, lost 19 pounds, 11% body fat. I've kept that off now for 8 years. Feel amazing. My husband, I don't know if he's on this. He was maybe going to listen, but he's in the lower right, you guys. He's gained 25 pounds. So it's really cool to have like 2 aspects, right? I lost 20, he gained 25. And I think he's even gained more now. He just posted some picture and I have like everybody asking me, what the heck is he eating? I'm like, it's Herbalife, okay? He has like a 10-pack. Barb, you're on. Okay, what are your results? Because we're all a little different.
Find my unmute button. Hi, you guys. I'm Barb from Boise, Idaho as well. I got started on the products 2 years ago. Currently down 45 pounds, 24% body fat. Feel amazing.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Awesome. Okay, you guys, and just going back to, again, like why Herbalife too, just really quick, I'm not even going to go into it, but you guys, why Herbalife? Another reason is because not only if you own a smoothie bar or work in a smoothie bar, are you profiting from the smoothie bar? There's also many more multiple ways of income. Okay, that is why we choose it, because of the income structure that Herbalife has built into place, which is beautiful. So you earn in multiple different ways, and we'll talk about a few of them here. I have like literally 2 more slides, but this is awesome. Okay, so for those of you that are looking to work in the club, work in the nutrition club, and also own, all of these pertain to you guys. Okay, so these are the 3 main ways. Like I said, there's like 4 or 5 other ways. Not gonna get into that right now. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the 3 ways. Whoever drew the X, I love your artwork. Okay, so first way, you guys, is retail. Okay, so retail profit, you guys, can be made in a couple different ways. Retail profit, you guys, can be made from customers that you sell the products to, but in this regards, because we're talking nutrition club, I'm going to talk about it from the way that you make money while you're working inside the nutrition club. Okay, so you earn, you guys, 42 to 50%, because before we get you guys in a nutrition club, either working as a coach or owning your own, we teach you how to get to the 42 or 50% in 10 to 30 days. Okay, so it happens in 10 days if you're on the fast track. It happens in 30 days if you're taking your time a little bit. Okay, but we teach you how to get to the 42 and 50%, so that when you're working in the nutrition club, you guys, you run your own inventory, which we'll get into later, right? If you continue to move forward, but you earn the profit off the sale, the retail profit off the sales that are made that day. So depending on your traffic in the nutrition club, you guys, that day, if you're working, you're earning 42 to 50% retail profit on that. So for those of you that are familiar with the club, if you go in, I don't know, most people in our club spend $10. Okay, 10-ish bucks. Maybe some of you that upgrade, you spend maybe 10 to 15. The person that is selling you that shake tea aloe, they're making 42 to 50% retail profit on that sale. Okay, so that's one way that you earn. The next way that you earn, you guys, is wholesale and commissions. What this is, for those of you that are on products at home, awesome, you'll understand this. For those of you that are not on products, no worries. We talked about the opportunity for helping people on the products at home. That is where you earn wholesale and commissions as a nutrition coach or nutrition club owner. So if you're working in the club and somebody comes in and says, I want to lose 20 pounds, and you help them on the products, you're also earning income that way. Okay? So the way that that happens, you guys, is if you're at that 50% profit, which we just talked about, and you come and you help a customer get their 25% discount on the products as a preferred customer, you're going to make the difference. So you're at 50%, they buy their products at 25%, you make automatically 25% wholesale. Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. I'm trying to be as clear as possible. Okay, so now you earn profit in 2 ways. And I'm going to get these guys to tell their story, and I can tell you a little bit about our income story too with that. Okay, the next way that you're going to earn is royalties. Again, we don't need to get too much into that, but this is something that you can earn if you're just a coach in the club and also owning your own nutrition club. Okay, you earn 5% when you teach a network of coaches doing the same thing you do. So when you're teaching people how to work in your nutrition club and you're building a team that way, or maybe you're just a coach in the club, but you also have friends that are like, hey, I want to earn some extra income because, right, we talked about everybody's out there looking for that extra income. If you teach them how to do the same thing you're doing, you're also receiving 5% on everything they do. Does that make sense? To get it more clear, you guys, we taught Nicole how to own Nutrition Blast. I had to think of the name for a sec. Nutrition Blast. Okay, so Max and me, we're in Boise, Idaho, but we earn 5% of everything Nutrition Blast does. Caldwell, Idaho, Barb owns Warrior. We taught Barb how to own Warrior. We also earn 5% on all of what Barb does at Warrior. So again, that's where it comes into play for you that want to own a nutrition club possibly. You're not owning from your direct business that's coming in, or you're not earning from your direct business that's coming in, but you're also earning from maybe possible friends and family that are looking for an opportunity that you teach. Okay. God, I keep forgetting your guys' names. I'm so sorry. Mom and son, you were the ones that were like, we want to own our own. Okay. Does that make sense to you guys? How it's similar to a franchise, but not so difficult. Okay, good. I just want to make sure that makes sense to you guys. Okay, so real quick, Nicole, just so we can get a couple examples. Okay, Nicole, what did you earn just this last month on retail sales coming into the club when you work? So just from your shakes.
$1,687.
Okay, just from the shakes coming in. And how about wholesale?
$1,447.
Okay, so in total last month, working, I would say you work part-time in the club, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so
$3,134.
okay, awesome, you guys. So almost $40,000 a year raising her baby part-time. Yes, she owns the club, but she's not there all the time. Okay, Barb, retail profit just from shakes. So you guys, those of you that just want to coach in the club, listen to the retail profit part.
$2,316.54.
Okay, just on the shakes coming in. Wholesale and commissions.
$1,086.43.
Okay, so in total, all the ways that you got paid last month.
$3,402.97.
Okay, awesome. Working about how many hours a week?
That
was an extra question.
25.
25 hours a week. Okay,
yeah.
Awesome, you guys. So I'm just going to share ours as well, you guys. So working in the nutrition club off shakes, it was $3,200. Okay. Wholesale and commissions, $8,000. So in total, all the ways that we got paid close to $12,000 last month. So again, you guys see the income ranges. It can be anywhere. It just depends how often you work in the club. Do you want to own a club? And do you actually want to get customers? I would suggest all three are really great ways. Okay. Okay. So moving forward, this, you guys, is more so for the people that are on the call that are thinking like, man, it'd be kind of cool to own a club. Okay. So you guys can see 70% of Americans agree that a strong support system is critical to achieving a diet. That is your nutrition club, or sorry, your diet goals or your nutrition goals. There's 90,000 plus nutrition clubs all around the world. Okay. I will say this, for those of you that are in the Idaho area, there's about 3 or 4, okay, in the entire Idaho, and in the upper Northwest, there's like nothing. So I would say untapped market. Nicole's area, same thing, untapped market. I don't know how many there are, but untapped market.
Yeah, there's about 7 to 10.
Okay, so just to give you guys a snapshot, in Minnesota where we came from, hundreds of clubs. Okay, hundreds. So just know, you guys, like there is a lot of room in all the areas we're speaking right now. Okay, there's 3 times as many nutrition clubs as there are Starbucks. Okay, so awesome. They're out there, they work. Okay, the business model is great. Now look at, you guys, maybe snapshot the ones that the people that are interested in possibly owning, snapshot this screen so you guys can just get an idea. Basically, I want this screen to show you that it doesn't matter what size your nutrition club is. It doesn't matter what your population is. We teach you how to do low rent, so you guys can see all of these rent costs are very low. $700, $400, $500. We pay $950 in downtown Boise. Barb, I think you pay $800. Nicole, I don't know what you pay for rent. $1,000?
$1,000.
Okay, $1,000. So I want you guys to look at that is the average shakes that we see a day, you guys. That's where it says average. I want you to look at rent. I want you to look at square footage and population. And then I want you to look at the revenue that it produces. So you guys can get a snapshot. Now this is revenue. Your profit would be about 50% of the revenue if you were a club owner. Okay? Are we done with that screen? Give me a thumbs up if you're like, we've got it. Okay, good. Okay. I just want to give you guys that snapshot. Okay, so these are the type of people we're looking for either way versus, if you want to work in a club or own a club. These are some of the qualities that you want to ask yourself, do I have these qualities? And would I maybe be a good fit for something like this? So again, someone who enjoys people. You have to like people. I'm sorry, but if you don't like people, it's not going to work. Okay? You are the joy to somebody's day. Enjoys helping others. So again, you guys, you can certainly have just a smoothie bar, but that other aspect of helping people actually get healthy is a really cool and fun thing to do. Especially if you're coming in just wanting to be a coach in the club. This is the best part about it because you can help people on so many other levels so that if you want to take a vacation with your family for a couple weeks, you still are helping others making money even though you're not behind that bar, which is beautiful. Okay. We want you guys to be teachable. So if you're like, man, I don't listen to instructions at all, nor do I like to follow directions, probably not your deal. Okay. We have a very specific system. We want you to be willing to learn it. Okay. We want you to have a desire to get in shape or a desire to feel good. We want you to be able to take the product. So if you're listening to this and you're like, man, I don't feel like I really want to take any of those products, again, not for you. Owning your own business. Again, whether you're just a coach in the club or you own your nutrition club or whatever it is, you guys, you're owning your own business essentially. So it does take a little bit of responsibility. Yes, can it be part-time? Of course, but it does take a little bit of responsibility. We want you to be able to follow a system. I think I hit hard on that. We want you to want to work hard. Okay. Again, whether it's 2 days a week, 5 days a week, whatever it is, we still want hard workers. We don't want somebody that's just clicking a time clock because that's not what we do. And then we want people that work well with a team. So that's, again, one of the most fun things about this whole thing is whether you own a club, again, mom, son, if you guys are going to do this together, rock on. Okay. You still got to work together. Okay. Sometimes me and my husband, we work in the same club. I'm like, man, I don't feel like working with you, but you know what? We're a team. So we work well together. Okay. So we want that, you guys. It's much of a team aspect. For those of you that are going to work in a club or own it, you're going to also be working with us as a team too. So we're there to support you all the way through, which is awesome. Okay. So with that, I'm going to ask, do you have any questions specifically? Because I know you guys all watched a video that probably was either work in a club or own a club. So I'm going to ask if you guys have questions on that in just a second. But if any of these things are you, if you're like, yep, I want to work in a place like that, or I want to own a place like that, first off, it's super important that you let us know which option you are. Okay, so whether it's not for you, great. At least we know not to follow up and try to support you if it's not something you want to do. Okay, so if it's not for you, let Nicole or Barb know that. Either is great. We honor that. If you're interested in coaching in a club, awesome. Let them know that. Or if you're interested in hey, this is really cool. I feel like maybe I could even own my own. I want you guys to tell them that. And then if you guys have not done a 3-day trial already, just know that will be your first step. It'll be doing a 3-day trial so that you guys can see, are these products that I can actually get behind? Now, if you go into a club every day, you know you love the products, so you'll know if you can get behind them, right? We still will probably have you go through a 3-day jump start just so you know how we introduce products to people that want to take them at home, just so you can get that coaching and see what that's like. And then we'll actually have you guys become a preferred member. And a preferred member is literally just somebody that consumes the products. If you're already a preferred member, awesome. You already will get access to our training site. So this is how you gain access to it, because we have to have you part of our organization at least somehow, consuming the products. You don't have to be a distributor quite yet, but we have to have you be in the organization in order to have access to that free training site. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if it does. Okay, awesome. If you want to own a club, just know these are kind of the same steps. So what we do typically, if you're in the area, are you guys close to Nicole? You are, right? Yeah. Okay, so typically what we would do, you guys, again, it's different timeline for everybody. I put out 3 to 6 months just because that seems to be the general time frame. It can be faster. Okay, so if you are wanting to own your own, typically we'd get you started in Nicole's so that you guys can like start to feel the operation. You can see, how does she order cups? How does she keep her inventory on groceries? How does she do this? How does she set this up? So we do that so that you guys can learn that. You can build the skills of becoming a distributor, and you can maybe even gain some other new coaches on your team so that when you guys go open your own, you have more bodies than just you two. Okay, you have more people there so that it, again, it spreads the work, and it also has more people marketing to this one spot. So you open with a bang and it's a success right off the bat. Okay, and again, that might take 1 month, it might take 2. Barb, how long did you work in Rise and Grind before you opened your own? I forget.
Well, I did like almost a year's training.
How long
then we
did you
moved
work
downtown, and then when we were downtown, I think from May until November before I opened my own. So about 5 months when we switched locations.
So you guys, Barb was just a health coach for a year, which that's what she meant in training. And then she worked in our club for about 5 months and said, okay, I got it. I'm going to go open my own. Okay. So it gets you guys feeling it. Now, again, we've had people that come in, they work in ours for 1 to 2 months and they're like, I'm ready. Let's go. That's great. Okay. But we want to start you there so you guys understand the operations and you feel super confident going out on your own. Okay. Okay. So with that, that's it. That's all I got. But I would love to know, are there any questions? And thanks for hanging with me, because I get kind of like talking and, you know, I want to give you all the goods and sometimes probably don't need all of them. But anyways, do you guys have any questions? Wow. I covered it all? That's amazing. Okay, no questions. It's like going once, going twice, going 3 times. And I better not end this call and then these girls get like 1 million questions from you. Okay. So your next action item, if you're like, wow, that's really cool, and I want to do either of the 3 things I talked about, or it's not for me at all, so everybody should receive a text or send out a text tonight, go ahead and text Nicole or Barb, not for me at all. I want to be a coach in the club. This sounds awesome. Or I want to be a coach in the club and eventually own my own club. Send that text out right away, you guys. And what's going to happen is these girls are going to connect you guys with them and me. Okay, so we're going to have all this group support here going on, and I'm going to walk you through every step that needs to happen in order for you to achieve what you want to achieve with these girls' support. And if it's not for you, we love you. Keep going into the club and drinking your shakes and tea bombs. Okay, you guys, thank you. I'm glad you guys hopped on. I'm excited for you in whatever you choose.
Thanks, Liz.
Yes, we'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you.